Welcome back to part 2 of my 3-day Tobermory trip. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, head over and check that out now. Right now you can't hear anything that I'm saying because the wind was hitting my GoPro's microphone so heavily that it was nothing but interference. Basically all I'm trying to tell you here is that first thing in the morning we got a message from our valiant leader Mario telling us that the boats were cancelled for the day because of the wind conditions. Diving conditions at every single dive site except for the tugs in Tobermory are absolutely awful. So we've hatched a bit of a plan to drive an hour down back to Wyerton and then cut across to Cedar Hill. So the plan was, because the wind was coming in from the northwest, the inlet to Cedar Hill Park should be sheltered from the wind. And the conditions here are definitely nicer. What do you think, Kush?
Yeah.
Good?
All good.
So yes, you can still hear the wind, but believe me, it was a lot better than it was at the other dive sites in Tobermory. So we quickly got set up and headed into the water for our first dive of the day. Now, one of the reasons I love Cedar Hill Park so much is because there's so many unusual and interesting things down there that fellow divers have put down there to make it a more enjoyable experience. So right about here we reached our maximum depth. It's 32 meters or about 100 feet. After this point we had to turn back. During the surface interval we're likely to get a little bit cold. Luckily though, one of my old heroes has a tried and tested solution.
My fingers and toes are so numb. I need to get the blood flowing back.
Nice way to have a peaceful surface interval. Sitting roadside, having some my mum's got it, so it's a secret recipe fruitcake. Dive number 2, we kind of turned into big children. That was fun. During our safety stop, we decided to keep ourselves entertained by playing rock, paper, scissors, or paper, scissors, rock, depending on which one you know it as. Round 2 was a little bit more successful than round 1. You got a few more silly things done. And I think I had more fun the second time around. First time we were just trying to go to maximum depth, 32. We got to see the Santa Claus shrine. I've seen that before. That was pretty cool. Big priority is to get warm, get dry, and then unpack and head back up to Tobermory. The afternoon boat ride's been put back on, but unfortunately we're not on that one. But if they're allowing the boat rides back again, hopefully that means tomorrow one is still a go. Got a few moments spare. I figured to give you a tour of where we're staying. This is the Trails End Lodge. At night, this is where the fire pit is. Everyone hangs around here and has a few drinks and enjoys themselves after a long, hard day of diving. That's it. And this is a common area of the lodge, which everyone uses when it's raining outside. Kitchen, a bunch of different coffee makers. Coffee, the elixir of life. And in here, definitely, when it was raining and windy yesterday, everyone was in here instead. Comfy chairs, giant Jenga game, and tiny little narrow corridors and stairways. Bunch of rooms. Pair of washrooms. And the deck / drying area. Well, This is the water side of the lodge, and this is the little boardwalk out to the waterfront. We sometimes dive off the back here as well. And that water is crystal clear. Absolutely gorgeous. Now the good thing about diving here is, first of all, you're right by the place that you're staying, so we're all fantastic. That goes one shelf down, another shelf down, another shelf down. I've never gone beyond that, but I'm assuming that there's another shelf beyond that. Those waves are not conducive to going for a dive. Very anti-dive. Really ruining the weekend, because I'd be diving out there right now if I could. Can't be helped. No way. So apparently this has been here the whole time and I didn't know about it. Yeah, I had that one. So weird, it's been there the whole time. No, it's been there the whole time. Go and have a look, it's amazing. So now I'm gonna show you where we're staying. So here's the lodge, nice cottage. And now this is where we're staying. Huh? You wouldn't even know it was here. While I was filming that, I spotted the boat coming back with everyone else on it. So because that hike was going to cost an arm and a leg, and it wasn't going to be that great anyway, we're just going to walk all the way into town. Right down there, along the waterfront, and it's going to be just as scenic. Actually, probably more scenic. We're going to get a nice breeze while we're doing it. And work up an appetite before shipwreck leaves. So. He's always threatening to kill us. One day he might actually do it. That's where we're heading. This is Shipwreck Leys. Every single time I come to Tobermory, I go here at least once. And this trip will be no exception. Been here every single time. This is the first time we're actually having indoors. So this is the classic duo. This is the mango chicken that Mario's named himself after on our group chats. That's how famous it is. And classic fish and chips, can't beat it. I definitely didn't want to film any of that when we were there at Shipwreck Leys because it was literally like a pig in a trough. It looked horrible. Amazing quality as always though. Met a few of the guys when we were over there, so now we're all walking back together. Day 2 coming to a close. I really don't think that they're going to do a night dive at this point, but just look at that sunset, huh? Tomorrow hopefully we get to go to some boats.